James, it's your mother. You can't just forget about her like that. James! Why don't you become a bastard? Why do you care so much?
We need to talk.
What do you want?
I know you're angry, and I'm deeply sorry for my behavior last week. My fears have been confirmed. It's finally happening.
What's finally happening?
The end of the world.
The end of the world?
Son, I know you're not going to believe me unless you understand everything. It's taken me years to understand it all myself. Sit down. It's going to be a long story. Now, let's start at the beginning. Years and years ago, while I was still a theologist.
What's a theologist?
Someone who studies religion. Anyway, years ago, I met a beautiful woman, and we had 2 wonderful children together. Things were perfect until my work led me to great discoveries. Great discoveries that had to be kept secret.
But Father... Dad...
I love you, Paul.
I love you, Dad.
What do you mean 2 children? My father was an only child.
You had a brother, little Daniel. Anyways, I'll talk about him later. My work put a great strain on me and your mother's relationship. After a short while, we split up. She took you, and I took little Daniel.
A brother.
Now, about these discoveries. First of all, you need to understand what 666 is.
The number of the beast?
How do you know that?
Everyone knows that from like movies and stuff. But isn't it supposed to be a joke?
A joke? Chapter 14, verse 18. Read!
This calls for wisdom. If anyone has insight, let him calculate the number of the beast, for it is man's number. This number is 666. Wow.
Yes. Now it is accepted belief that this beast is Satan himself in human form, set out to destroy the world. I have discovered something completely different. This beast is actually the Savior. He will fight the devil, and he will prevent the end of the world. I had all the proof that I needed, but just weeks after my discovery, Daniel got sick. Very sick. He died before I realized he was possessed. This is the last picture I ever took of him. Look carefully. Do you see anything?
Well, there's a blurry outline over here.
Now look at your friend's picture.
Oh my god. It's a face.
Yes. And I believe it to be the face of the devil himself.
The devil? Father, I had a dream a few days ago. I dreamt that James was killing me, but at the same time, he was asking me to kill him.
Just as I suspect.
Sorry?
Never mind. When I saw this picture I got scared. I realized it was all happening again. That's why I sent you out of my house. You see, after Daniel's death, I realized that the devil was trying to shut me up. He does that by getting to those closest to me.
But it's the devil. How can the devil be after you? How do you know a beast is gonna save the world? And how can everyone be wrong?
The fallen one shall desecrate their harboring or salvation. Son, it all makes sense. the fallen ones being the devil and me, the harbinger of salvation, you're getting to me by getting after my loved ones.
Okay, but what about the end of the world? How do you know that's near?
Son, there are signs all around us. Natural disasters, earthquakes, tsunamis, even astronomical anomalies. The devil wants to get rid of the beast before he's unleashed. It has been predicted by great civilizations that in the year 2012, the world will end. This year.
I thought I saw a documentary about that, but wasn't that disproven?
In the Bible it says that the world will end on the equinox, the time when day equals night. That will happen for the first time ever in 5 days. You can't just believe this is all coincidence, right?
No, it's just that it's all pretty amazing.
About your friend, I'm certain that he's possessed.
Possessed? But what can we do?
I believe an exorcism is in order. Make James drink this. Give him enough to knock him out. Once he's down, bring him to my house.
But he's huge.
That is where we'll perform the exorcism.